Welcome to Life with Tech, where we help you take back control of your tech. Today, and for a limited time, our favorite re-commerce service, Gazelle, has extended their iPhone lock-in price. Normally you get a locked price for 30 days, but Gazelle has just extended that to October 10th. So if you're looking to pick up that new iPhone right around the corner, lock in your price and use the link down below for an extra $10 on your sale. Today I'm going to show you how simple Gazelle is and how to get the most out of your trade-in. Gazelle is also paying more for iPhones which are unlocked. So we'll take a walk through submitting a device unlock request with AT&T as well. Okay, let's dive right in here. So hit up that link down below and pull up the Gazelle website. Here we go. They don't just do iPhones, they do tablets, they do a lot of things. I've been using them for years. They're very, very good, very fast. So let's take a look right into the iPhone. So right up here in the menu bar, we have an iPhone option. So if we click on that, we'll get brought to a page with all the phones. So I personally have iPhone 5S. So let's go ahead and use that. Again, I have AT&T, so we'll click on that one. Now you'll have the options. I have a 32 gigabyte, so we'll go for that. So this will pull up the page that has the pricing. Now keep in mind, the sooner you do this, the better the prices are going to be. So we're going to pick what condition our phone's in. If it's flawless, like new, never been used. If it's good, normal signs and wear, broken, cracked. Now, if you say your phone is flawless, let's say, and you get it and they see a little scratch on it, they won't just send it back. They'll actually email you, which is really nice, and be like, we don't really think it's flawless, we think it's good, and we'll offer you this price for it. And then you get to accept or deny it, and they'll send it back if you don't want to go with it, or whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and say flawless. So now we could see the prices here. Look, right up top we see it says ship us your device by October 10th, 2015. Again, normally Gazelle gives you 30 days with a locked-in price, which is awesome, and we've been using it that way for a while. But they know a lot of people are going to want this new iPhone coming out, which hasn't even been announced yet. So that being said, the announcement should be September 9th, and then we're looking at, I would say maybe 10 days after that before you can actually purchase them. October 10th seems right around the ballpark of that date. We will notice Gazelle, we have two new options now. We do have the regular base price. So for 32 gig iPhone 5S in flawless condition, they're offering $290. Now this may not seem that much. There's other people that will probably buy it, but the fact that this is so easy to sell your phone to them and to have a set price, it's kind of like, why not? Normally you have 30 days and you're not locked in any contract or anything. So if you find someone who wants to give you $500 for your phone, go ahead and do it, because there's no penalty for not selling to them. However, you're still locked in, and in this case till October 10th. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Lock in your price while it's still high. This way you have more options later on. With that being said, yeah, we have a base price, which is what we normally have, but this time around we have an unlocked price. Basically means if you could take your iPhone to any carrier. So you bought your iPhone at AT&T, and then you could take that to Verizon. Before, they used to not let you do that unless you had to pay a higher fee. But I believe Obama just passed a law saying they need to do that. That being said, you still need to take a step to get it unlocked. And with AT&T, they actually give you the link right here in the Learn More. So I'm going to open this in a new screen right here for a second, and we'll see. They give you an example of the stuff. So you know what? Let's take a look at that page right now. Just a quick look, and we'll come back to it. So request device unlocked. Click this. I have read the agreements. Click agree, and you're gonna come to this page where it says customer type, All the stuff is pretty basic. You do have the IMEI number. You will have to pull this out of your phone. But yeah, let's come back to this first. So let's go back to Gazelle here. We're going to click Get Paid, and they give you lots. They give you lots of options here on how you want to get paid. All right, so you get Amazon. You can get an Amazon gift card, which is nice because they give you an extra plus 5% on top of that. So $5 for every 100. So this is 325. So you're getting at least another $16-17 on top of this price, which is nice. Normally, you also have PayPal, you also have Standard, and you could also donate to a charity. A Standard being a check. I usually go PayPal, which is the fastest way. As soon as they're going to send you a box. You put your stuff inside that box and you mail it back to them, and then they have someone look over the device, and if the device meets the requirements, and then go ahead and send you your money. So rather than waiting for a gift card or waiting for a check, you can have a PayPal. So I'm going to go ahead and validate both of my email addresses. Go ahead. It will show your address on this page, making sure it ships to the right. It prints the right labels and everything. Go ahead and click continue. And then you'll have shipping options, right? So basically you have the United States Postal Service, or you also have a FedEx thing, and they could just send you a shipping label for the United States Postal Service as well. You could do any one of these. I usually pick the first one on the top, let them send me a box and everything. The other ones are just printing out labels. I have time. I mean, we have till October 10th, so even if it takes a week to get, it's not a big deal. So again, but hey, you might want to get something out really fast like today, and the shipping label may be the better way. But for me, I'm just going to use a box and prepaid label. So I'll click continue. So again, it's going to double check your address, the terms of service, check that box, your payment stuff, PayPal, what email address it's going to, and the how did you hear about us. I'm going to say friend or family member, and then I hit complete. And it's going to show you, your transition summary, and you're good to go. So again, it's what happens next. Prep your iPhone. I mean, this is all stuff you're probably going to wait until you get your new iPhone, right? So of course, we're going to go through the unlocked iPhone. One of the other things you need to do before you sell any iPhone is turn off Find My iPhone on it. Okay? And then, of course, deactivate the service on that phone, which for me, I usually wipe the phone. There's a reset option, okay? You do that after you turn off Find My Phone, or it won't work right. And then usually I pull this SIM card out of this iPhone and put it in the new iPhone. So there's no hassle, there's nothing big to do. All right, you're gonna get your box. You're gonna take that box. It's really simple, and it does come with everything. You just pack the box up. The nice thing about Gazelle too is you're selling the phone. You're not selling the phone with all the accessories. So one of the nice things is you get to keep your cables and stuff. And then once they receive the item, they take a look at it again, and then they send you your payment however you requested it. All right. They will email you, let you know each step they received it. It's going through the process. I must say I have sold at least 36 things through Gazelle. Never had a problem. Been using them pretty much since the first iPhone. And again, what makes this different is you have a locked-in price. That there's no penalties if you don't use it. So lock in your price, Give yourself another option when the times comes. If you can't sell it for more, then you still have Gazelle to fall back on. With that being said, I mean, $325 is not that bad, especially if you add a contract. I mean, if the new phone goes for, goes for $200-300, then that gets you a new phone. But if you're able to sell it to someone else, then go for it. Okay, with all that said, we're gonna go ahead and close Gazelle. We're done with that. So we're gonna head back to this AT&T page. So the first thing we need to do is put your wireless number in, right? 818-123-1234. The next thing is the IMEI number. All right, so let's take a look at the iPhone screen here for a second. So if we go to settings and then scroll down to general and then go into about and then scroll down about a little bit, and you will see that IMEI number. There's 4 sections of numbers. It's a long string of numbers. This is almost, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of like a MAC address or a serial number for a phone. So they're specific to the phone you have. So they're not going to mix your phone up with someone else or whatnot. So I mean, it's basically 2 numbers followed by another 6, followed by another 6, followed by 1 number. All right. So then you put your first name in. It's telling me it's wrong because this is not my real number. I just put in a random number. Last name, email address, the last 4 of your social. Again, I'm not putting my right one in, and your postal code. Oh, sorry, this isn't postal code. This is passcode. So if your AT&T account actually has a passcode, you want to include that as well. Yeah. So usually it's a 4-digit code. I think it could be more. That being said, I'm not active military, and put in your capture number, and pretty much that's it. You submit it. They say it can take up to like 4 days to get approval. But again, this gets emailed to them, and I guess it goes through a couple of hoops. And you get an email back saying it's unlocked. You don't have to do anything else. You don't need to visit a store. It's done. So from that point on, if you wanted to, you could take this phone to Verizon and not have an issue and not have to get a new phone. All right, guys. I hope this helps some of you. Again, the links are down below. Use that Gazelle link. Get that extra $10 on your sale. It helps. Yeah. If you have any more questions, please feel free. Hit me. Leave a comment below. Thanks.